Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. I have something really special to show you all this morning. It's a journal I have finished creating. It's called Skull and Roses. It's a gift. So this is the front. It measures, let's get a ruler here. It measures 5.5 by 7.5. The base of it was a Reader's Digest condensed book, and I gutted it. See, I gutted it, put on all my own pages. So I want to, before we get into looking at it, I want to welcome you all here. I am so glad you're here this Saturday morning. We are having a mix of rain and sleet and hail and snow happening outside at the moment. It should be stopping, which would be nice. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And those of you who are new subscribers, welcome to CornerPiece Studio. I'm glad you're here. If you like what you're seeing, please press the like button so it gets out there on the YouTube and other people get to see my channel. So let's get into viewing this journal. So first of all, here it is. This is fabric. I was gifted some awesome fabric and I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. All the corners have corner protectors on them, because I know this book will be well used and I want it to be protected. Yes, there's a pen here. It's being held in by this elastic that I'm using on this elastic band I have on to hold the cover closed, because it will be going in and out of a backpack and all. So I just want it to be protected, so the pages stay closed and nothing happens to what's on the inside. I used the same fabric all the way around because I really, let's move this out of the way. I really liked the fact that I could make these to land on the spine. So I broke it up by sewing the signatures in with black thread, and also I put some black lace here on the front, and I put a tassel here. Just has some beads, a skull and flowers, a heart that says you are loved, an old glass button. So she can leave these on or take these off. It's up to her. And yes, her name is on there too. It's my granddaughter. So let's get to the inside of it. So here's the pen. I'm just going to take that off for now, put that aside. I'm using a permanent pen. These are from Staples, so it doesn't bleed through. Okay, and the tip on the pen is a fine point tip. It's a little guy. So, a little guy. Good for drawing. Okay, so this is, like I said, an elastic band. It just pops off the bottom and it stays on. It's knotted here. And let's see, I have to find it. Knotted on the inside. I'm leaving that so she has room to expand it or tighten it. So, all right, as you can see, we have 3 signatures. 1, 2, 3. And these are paper clips that I had made from leftover paper from this. So like I said, I glued the fabric to the outside. I used a PVA glue for that. On the inside, there is a pocket here with some cards in it for her to write anything on it she wants. And here are some homemade paper clips or page savers. I also put a library card in there so she can do and write on it as she chooses. This is covering the other side of this because it's a brad. It opens, so I wanted to cover that so nobody would get stuck on it. So we have 3 signatures in here. This signature, the first one, these all have to do with her, things that she likes. Ice cream, pretty pink and yellow plaid, and then sunglasses. This is a cardstock. I don't know which pad it was from, but it was from Michael's, and it had skulls and ravens and all sorts of stuff in it. And on here you can see that there's butterflies and spiders. Oops, sorry, butterflies and spiders. Sorry, forgive me, I'm trying to get used to using my new circle. It holds my camera a little differently. Okay, so there's 3 sorts of paper in here. 4 actually. 3. This is just regular scrapbooking paper. It has some watercolor paper in it. It has not watercolor. This is mixed media paper, regular sketchbook paper, writing paper, and then every bunch of pages. And then it also has some vellum in it. It included some stickers. So let's see how many pages we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages in each signature. So 10 times 4 is 40, 40 times 3 is 120. She has 120 pages that she can do things with. She can even cover over this or glue something on it. She doesn't have to keep that there. And with the vellum, what works nicely on that is permanent ink. She can use this permanent marker to write on it, or she can save stickers on it. She can put the stickers on it and then peel them off and move them around if she so chooses. I used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch to sew in the signatures. So there's the first signature. On the vellum, I stitched the pocket on. I just folded it up, and I left the strings. If she wants to just clip the strings, she can clip them. If not, then she can leave them. It just adds a little, in my mind, it adds a little bit of character. My dad sees them, he wants to cut them off. So it just depends on you. Each signature has a little sketchbook, has a little art book in it. This one is sketch paper. This one has brown paper bag paper. This one has mixed media paper. And I did use a couple different stamps in here. I used a sunshine and I used a rose. These paper clips are made by just punching out 2 pieces of paper using punchers, using a punch, and then taking a large paper clip, 2-inch paper clip, a 2-inch paper clip, and putting glue on one side of that, laying this on it, and pushing the other piece of paper to it, and there you have your clip. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh yeah, she likes to draw. She's quite the little artist, so I put this in here. Just came out of a photo book that I have. Let's see. It's called American Photographs. Has a bunch of different pictures in it, and I just cut out something that would have looked, would be intriguing for her, because it's got different colors and shadows and maybe something to inspire her artwork. Then there is one more surprise in here. I had scrap paper left over from when I fitted these pages to size to the book, and I used an envelope like this, cut part of it off, made sure this was closed, and then I decorated it with pieces of scrap paper. It's a pocket. I put a piece of book page on the inside. The book page came from this book, so I put that in there. I stamped it. I glued that in so she can leave that. Also included a piece of mixed media paper in here, so she can draw her own artwork and frame it and have it in here. It's up to her. I put some more book page on the back, but if she chooses to, she can glue it in to the back here if she wants, or glue it onto anywhere she wants in here. She can glue it in, whatever she chooses to do, she can do with it. And the piece of the envelope that I removed is right here in the front. I used it for the pocket, and I used this punch to clip a little thumb hole out of it, and so you know it's a pocket. I used some permanent ink and went around the edges just so you can see the difference between that and this. So, and these, I had been saving these for a while for her, see, because of the skull and the roses on it. I figured it'd be nice to put it into here. I made these from 2 circles. One's an 1.5 inch circle and one's an inch circle. I glued them to a cardboard and then glued them to and stapled them to each other. There's a staple on it. And then I used a little punch and punched small pictures out to decorate the front of it, and used some liquid pearls to decorate them. So here you go. They were fun. I have a bunch more that I'm going to make. It's fun to mass make stuff like that, so then you can just pull it out and use it and stick it in a book. So she can stick it in the, leave it on the card. She can, maybe she's working on this page and wants to find it easily. She can put it on that page, close the book. Okay, I'm working on this page right here, and there it is. So she can do whatever she chooses with it. So we have 3 signatures. Each one has 10 pages, 40 surfaces in each one to work on. That gives her 120 surfaces to work on, plus the other little fun stuff on the inside. So thank you for being here. Oh, hang on a second. One more thing I did. When I put this paper down in the back, I went all the way across. I reinforced the spine with some Gorilla Tape, black Gorilla Tape, and then I covered over it with the paper. It's one continuous paper, and when you glue it in, you have to make sure you press down, use your bone folder or some sort of a scraper and press down in here and let it dry. Don't close it up. Don't make it work like a book yet. Just let it dry so it all sticks, and then it works really well. Because if you don't do that, you're going to end up with the paper coming away on the inside, and you don't want that to happen. So this is my latest journal creation, and I'm glad you were here for the flip through of it. I can't wait to give it to her. And that's it. So if you have any questions or thoughts or any that you've done too, please share them with me. I'd love to see them, see what you guys are making. And maybe if there's enough requests, what I can do is create one online. I can create one on video so you can see how my process. So for now, I'm going to say have a happy Saturday, and thank you for being here. And you'll have a great weekend. So thanks for being here at CornerPiece Studio. I will talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe. Hit my watermark down below, and you will see more of my content. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Bye now.